welcome back to my channel. My name is Candice, and today I decided to create this sort of fall cranberry inspired look for you guys. So if you guys want to see how to create this, then you already know what to do. Let's roll. I'm using this concealer by MAC. It's in the shade NW40. It's not exactly like my skin tone, but it has a nice peachy undertone to it, and I really adore it because I just feel like it erases those dark circles. So I'm just taking my ring finger and let's conceal these dark spots. Alright, so I'm going to take a damp beauty blender here and blend out those edges. Just ever so slightly, barely touching my skin, because I really want to keep that coverage. Alright, next up I'm using this concealer from, what is this? From LA Girl. It's in the shade Fawn. I don't think I need to speak about this product because I think everyone in their mamas knows about this product, but really like this. It's practically my skin tone, so I'm using this as my concealer for today. And I'm also taking this on my lids because I will be using this as my primer. Alright, next for my foundation, I'm using my Neutrogena Honey Beige Skin Clearing Mineral Powder in the shade Honey Beige. Did I already say that? I think I did. But anyway, yeah, that's the shade that I am in. And I will be using this little pad that comes with it. It's not the best, and clearly I've used it plenty of times. Now, I do clean this sponge. I just haven't cleaned it in a while. But don't go dragging me as if I don't. Next things next is we're going to highlight this face. Today I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade called Tan Sand. And I'm also going to mix that in using my LA Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. I want to set my under eyes, so I'm using my Sacha Buttercup. And I always look up when I set my under eyes. Perfect. Alright, so now I just kind of like blend that in. I'm not going to do any baking. And I do drag it down a bit, like in an upside down triangle shape on my face. And I'm going to take that same powder and set my eyelids, since I did put my concealer there, and I'm using that as my primer for today. Alright, and today to carve out this face, I will be using my Jordanna Sculpt and Glow in the shade Deep. They only have 3 shades, but hopefully they have your guys' shade. But I really like it, and it works tremendously well. And honestly, it is my favorite go-to contour stick. So let's sculpt this face. Alright, and to blend all of that in, I will be using my Doe Color blending brush. I don't really know the name of this. I just gave it its own name, but I always use this for my contour. So let's blend this in. I actually purchased this brush from AliExpress, but you can buy this from Amazon as well. And it's also inexpensive. I think it's about like $6 or $7, but it works great. Look at that. You guys see how easily that blends in? Like, yo, I barely put effort into it. Like, yeah, I need to blend this in a bit more, but. To set my contour, I will be using the Black Radiance contour palette in the shade Light to Medium. And I'm just going to use this angled brush here from BH Cosmetics. I don't have the name to it because it came in a kit, so I'm sorry. So to clean up my contour, I'm going to go back in with my Sacha Buttercup and sculpt out that contour a bit more, just to make it a bit more sharper. You like my beard? Right, so I totally forgot something. I forgot to do my brows, so I'm going to do my brows using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Pomade in the shade Ebony, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have my brows on, and I'm just going to dust off all of this powder on my face. So my face is pretty much done here, so let's go ahead and move on to the main event, which is the eyes. Alright, so for my transition color, I will be using this Colourpop shade called Koi. It's actually really pretty sort of peachy orange shade. Really love this, so I'm taking that on my Morphe 504 brush. So now I'm going in with another Colourpop shade, and it's in the shade called Facet. I don't know, F-A-C-E-T. How do you say that? Anyway, I'm taking that on my e.l.f. C-shape eyeshadow brush. So yeah, I'm just packing that onto my lid. And I'm just dragging that eyeshadow up a bit past my natural crease because I wear pretty big eyelashes, so I want that lid shade to show. And I'm noticing I'm getting a little bit of fallout here, so I'm just going to place a little bit of my baking powder underneath my eye. So to kind of make this a little bit more of a cranberry look, I feel like that purple eyeshadow was just a little bit too purple for me. So I'm going in and I'm using this Divina Cosmetics eyeshadow in the shade called Lucretia? Yeah, I think that's how you say it. And I'm going in back with that same e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. And let's see if this will make it, woo, it's pigmented. The color that we're looking for. Okay, so now I'm taking a fluffy blending brush by Morphe. It's in, what number is this? It's Morphe 504 brush. And we're just going to blend that in nicely. Since I feel like I lost a little bit of that transition shade, I want to replace that. And I'm going to use this shade by Coastal Scents. It's called Light Tangerine. It looks like, literally to me, it looks like mac and cheese. Like a really bright mac and cheese. But yeah, I'm going to use a Coastal Scents brush. It's their Pro Blending brush, which is pretty much exactly like the MAC 217 brush. We're just packing that on there. And we're just going to place that right up here sorry it stopped filming, but place that right on top of that shade and kind of blend that up a bit. Now I don't want to go too heavy-handed with this, so I just kind of want it to kind of be that peaking shade that just shows lightly. Alright, so now that my eyeshadow's done, I'm going to take a fluffy brush here and I'm going to dust off that setting powder. Alright, so now I'm going to line my lids. I'm taking this Ardency in Punker eyeliner. Love this eyeliner, so I'm just going to give this a good shake. And we're going to line our top lash line. Alright, and I'm also going to line my bottom lash line using my Marc Jacobs gel eyeliner in the shade Black. Now I'm using my Doucce Volume Mascara, which is my absolute favorite mascara. Look how big this wand is though. It's like literally as big as my eyeball. And if you know me personally, you know my eyeballs are huge. Alright, so now it's time for some lashes. Today's lashes, I'm using these lashes. They're called Senior Eyelash. I actually purchased these from eBay, so I will link it down below because I don't know the name of them, but look how pretty these are. Like, oh my god. Alright, and for my highlight today, I will be using this e.l.f. highlight in the shade Blush Gems. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a champagne pinky tone. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but I will be using my setting brush by Real Techniques to apply that highlight. So let's do this. Ooh, girl.
This is literally one of my favorite highlighters to use because it's just so pigmented and I love it. You can apply it with the right hand and build it up if you want. It's just a really good highlighter, honestly, truly.
Alright, so that's about it for that highlight. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite blush palettes, which is from e.l.f. It is the dark palette, and this is what it looks like. Super cute, super fall. Just kidding, it's not exactly fall, but it's really pretty. I love it. And I'm just going to take a blush brush. I'm going to take my Real Techniques blush brush. And let's see, what shade do I want to use? I'm going to mix it in using, whoops, blinding y'all. I'm going to mix that in using this darker shade mixed with this peachy shade here. They don't have names, so I'm sorry about that. But that's the best description I can give you. So, add that to the apples of my cheeks. So now I'm going to line my lips, and I am using the NYX Nutmeg lip liner. And now I'm taking this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Rust. This is what it looks like. Super cute. And to set my face, I will be using my Mario Badescu Rosewater's face spray. Alright guys, so that wraps up this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel. And I will see you all in the next one.